Welcome back to Endless Space 2. Let's play Ovoid Galaxy Endless Difficulty with custom Horatio. It's me, JC Proton. So, where we left off, turn 60. And we have the Lumeris here, the United Empire here, and the Vultures over here. And our home system here. Let's see here. So our population is up to 33, so we're getting close to the 50. We've already spliced the Tikanon and the Sowers. And we're working on, okay, yeah, we just discovered guess we're doing some weapons tech here. We just discovered, we finished the research of over here, this one, evaporation inhibitors, which gives us the next tier of luxury resources that we can reveal. So first you have the common, then you have the uncommon, and then you have the rare. So this would be the rare down here. This one over here. So the uncommon are really good, and it seems like we have some here, because I notice we have hot planets that have subterranean. So there's one here. There was another one. There were like 4 or 5 total that I had access to. This one here. That one's a signal, but that one is a expedition power 3 required subterranean on a hot. So that's a third one. There's a fourth one. Where was the other? I don't recall. But assuming that there are 4, that's pretty good. Here. Yeah, 2 of them. That one's a 3, and that one's a 3. So, excuse me. So I'm thinking maybe Voidstone. And what do we have here? Another one. No, that's Ruins. Okay. Another subterranean. Oh, that one's a 1 though. So that's probably not a luxury resource. But anyway, yeah, there's a lot of opportunities here, man. There's a lot of opportunities. It looks like I might have Voidstone, I think. And Voidstone is a resource to this one here, and it gives like, I want to say something like +4 industry per population. Some crazy number like that, which with my plus 150% bonus makes it +10 per pop. So high population systems have a lot of industry added. Pretty cool. So need to reveal those. Okay, and what's our approval at? I think we're about done. Yes, we are done. Wow. That took a turn for the worse, didn't it? Whew. Yeah. When our +50 bonus wore off, right? That we had that new colony bonus from that law, new colony. We had 2 of them wore off the same time. Okay, let's drop Super Tax Act. That'll bring my approval up by 20. Okay, That's not quite so garbage now. Still not great. Whew. Okay, so what law would I want to run here? Not that. Toys for Boys, I don't want to reduce my industry. Uh, Nothing? I guess nothing. I mean, I could run green fertility, but 5% Fid Z and +2 food per pop on anomaly. How many systems do I have with anomalies? One there. Nope. Oh, there's another hot subterranean. 3. Okay. Yeah. Not really seeing a lot of anomalies, so not really feeling it. I guess I'll go ahead and add these magnetic field generators in. Oh, look at that. He's pretty close to being able to build ships, only 5 turns away. He's closer than my homeworld is. You know what? He can build that Overwatch. They might split the task of building those military ships. Okay. Super Horatios. More food is good. Coordinate command mobile energy weapons. So focus plasma will let me get titanium slugs, which are used for sieging. Sieging is good for lowering the defenses. The amount of troops that are on another system, very useful for preparing for invasion. Seems like since I have populated systems on constellations on all 3 of my adjacent systems or constellations, I guess it's gonna be we're gonna have a conflict. If I don't declare conflict, they will. So that's probably gonna be a thing that happens. As far as victory conditions, I'm thinking going for all of them. Well, not really all of them. Score, we're not going to go 600 turns. Supremacy, I'm not going to take the home system of every competitor. And Wonder, with scarce resources, it's probably not going to happen. Something else will win first. So I'm going to go for the economy and the science victory and the conquest victory all at the same time. And then just like whichever one finishes first is what it is. Right now, everybody's tied for first because everybody has their home system. Everybody's tied for wonder because nobody has any progress. And science, I'm first because Oh, everybody's tied because everybody's researched zero of the required endless technologies. So yeah, everybody who's first is tied for first with everybody else because nobody has any progress in those. Coordinate command is nice. It adds a little bit of command points, +1 per hull type. Okay, so I don't even remember what the movements were, so I'm just going to go and we'll find out if it's a problem. If I remember right, these are going to come down here pretty far. So I think I'm just going to maybe keep going. Yeah, seems like a good choice. There's like nothing to explore here. And what did he have? How many? 5? He has 5. And his movement's basically done. Like if he kept moving, he'd only go that far. So he might as well shoot probes out. How about we do something like 1, 2, 3, 4. That way for sure we've got that covered. His move is done. Does this guy have anything, anywhere to go? Nope. Now this guy, he's got all movement. Let's see here. If I try to match up the trajectory, something like that. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I can launch 2 more probes and still make it there next turn. Okay, let's do it. Send 1 there, and 1 there. And he'll have, what, 3 probes? 2 probes left, right? Yeah, and he'll get 3 more next turn. So he'll be full of probes when he arrives. You know what? He's here. I think I'm going to go back and get these. I'm not normally a fan of backtracking, but you know what? I think I should. Oh, excuse me. Okay, let's count to see how many more stars we think are in this constellation. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There's something over there. Okay, so 2 here. 1, 2, 3. That's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's 12. That's 13. 14. That has to be it. Okay, so should reveal that stuff there safely. Clearly, that's going to be his home system. It's huge, huge influence radius. Seems like this guy's coming up with nothing. He's like, yeah, I got nothing, man. No, like really, I got nothing. So, if he's not able to find anything, I'm either going to send him over here, or I'm sending him down here, which that would give me 3 ships down here, which is kind of a lot, and only 1 up here. Although I've got 1 coming out here, which I guess I could run down here and then go up, which gives me 2 there, and will give me 3 here. Well, I want to do something that's close, so he's already committed to that, and he's close to this. I guess I'm just gonna kind of wait. I guess I'm just gonna kind of hang out. 0% health regen if you're on a hostile system. Interesting. Not really much point in boosting here. Going from 5 food to 10 food is not worth 650 dust. I'll just feed him from AA.
You squeeze the families squeeze back.
Don't think of it as an imposition, more like a non-refusable offer. So, they're already going down the road of hostility, bureaucratic imbroglio. Alright. They don't want to be friends, which is fine. They're pretty fair weather friends anyway. They'll stab you in the back in a heartbeat. They won't even think about it. That's a pretty good assimilation, though. Stalwart Stoics, plus 10 approval per sterile planet on systems. And minus 25% disapproval for overpopulation. Oh, because I put an outpost out there. Our only access to the rest of the galaxy. Oh, really? They don't like the fact that I put something there. Huh. Well, if they didn't like that, they're really not going to like it when I put outposts here. Yeah.
We've seen eels more trustworthy than you.
You might as well put a noose around our neck as a colony in the middle of our trade route. Okay, yeah, and I'm gonna end up putting a fleet on guard mode on that system as well. So clearly, I'm already irritating them. That's fine. Okay, well, let's see, focus plasma, and then what? That is the question. Do I go here for the better shields? That is a good choice, especially since we're gonna have conflict. Even that shields is really good, and the battle tactic is amazing. Repair and recover. Repair and recover. Your ships, all your ships that participated in that battle, repair 30% of their hit points at the end of the battle. It's fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Saves you so much dust in repairs, time of flying back to go get in a friendly space to do repairs. Yeah, that's great. So I'm intentionally not taking autonomous materials yet, which means I'm going to want, so to get this one here, probably this one, and either this one or this one. Interesting. Let me see how close I am to being out of things to build. And that titanium production is rocking, dude. I'm definitely kind of torn. I think I'm going to let it complete. I'm going to go for this one. 6484. I'm producing 1,000. So it's about 6 turns or so. How close am I to building? 7. Yeah, it's about right. Yeah. We'll go ahead and go for that defense research. So we can't queue it yet because we have to finish this second breakthrough, whatever this is, second tech, to unlock this. But I'm going to go for that one next. Yep. I think that's the right move. Competing moves would be, other good choices would be probably this tech here. This would be a good one too. Starts getting the adamantium flowing. That's a good tech, and that's a pretty decent tech. So these two are good. And that would unlock the next tier as well. Well, I get a little time to think about it. Let's see what happens, man. Oh yeah, this is the one where it doesn't prevent ships from going in there. As long as they don't stay, you're okay. So let's see what happens here. Be on your way. Be gone. Be gone. expedition power is only 2, not 3, so he can't explore those yet. Okay, let's send out some probes. Okay. Mmm. Is that lost Horatio? Yes, nice. Lost Horatio is great. That's a cool quest. So, Fifth Elegant Shoal. Let's rename the fleet. Fifth Elegant Shoal is Lost Horatio. I like to rename that one. I name the fleet Lost Horatio. And the deal there is you send them back to one of your systems that has room for them, and then they populate the system. And you get 3 Horatio population out of the deal, which is great. Okay, which one's closer? That's 10. That's 10. Who's going to have more space? This guy's going to start shipping population away, actually. So. He won't like it, but it won't matter. I'm doing that just to have eyes on him. Oh, and I did it off lane, so there's no way he can stop it. Instead of just doing the movement as a direct movement, it would go through like the star lanes, but by doing it off lane, obviously it takes longer, but it also, there's no way he can interact with that ship. There's nothing he can do about me spying. Okay. Okay, interesting. So, he has sent probes this direction, which I guess is, I don't know. Well, for sure I'm going to do a probe this way because the computer usually cheats and already knows where to send the probes. Okay, well, there are pirates coming. Apparently, there's something out here that you can go to because he's doing it. So I would rather move, from my perspective, this is forward and this is back. So I like to try to go forward. So I guess I'm going to go this direction. Ooh, Calgaros and Horatio and Harrisons. Good, good, good. Okay. So I think since this system is going to be supporting a lot of colony outpost type things, I probably don't want any minor civilizations, minor civ populations, because they might turn into food. I might go negative on population growth here, and I might actually lose like some population. So um, that could definitely be a thing. So let's see. AD has 2 Calgaros. What's close to him, and what are the food rates? Okay. AE looks like the winning move. So we'll do AE for now. Move 1 over to AE. Okay, and then where else did we go? Harashim on AE. I guess he's going to send one to AD. Okay, that's fair. So they're each sending a population to each other. And AC is running into population issues at this point. So where can AC send the excess? Again, I try to send population forward, but looks like I don't have that. I don't want them to get killed by pirates, so I guess I'm going to go back to AF. Send it over here. Revealer. Okay, here's the new revealer. Okay, here we go, man. Let's see what we got here. Is it Voidstone? Yes, it is. Very nice. Very nice. Mm-hmm. So it looks like my next upgrade is going to be Voidstone and Blue Cat because I have a lot of both of those. Like I have a lot of both of those. Oh yeah. -10 science on the Empire for 10 turns. So you spend 100 science and you will find a technology. So you get a free random technology for 100 science. Even if it's a tier 1, that would cost me 1,000, right? So it's a 10 to 1. And I'm eventually probably going to research most technologies anyway. The only downside to that is every tech you have researched raises the price of the cost of every other tech that you're going to try to research. So, if you come up with a dud tech, then it made everything more expensive for basically no reason. So that's a trade off. It's a risk you're taking, right? You're rolling the dice. Let's see, where's he going next? Where's the next one of these? Looks like it's Nalin. Reminds me of a punchline from Andrew Dice Clay. Man, he has some offensive stuff, but it was, I don't remember the joke, but it was something like, yeah, I thought he was saying Naylor, Naylor, but was saying inhaler, inhaler. I don't know, man. Yep, next turn. Next turn we're gonna finish that one and then start this. And yeah, we'll find out what this quest is. Okay. There's a new constellation out there. What are they? Tucana. Oh, excuse me. So that one's already been explored by Armesto, the Lumeris, but there's no owner. So that one is probably an empty constellation.
The Oregon Confederacy seeks only knowledge and a true place to call home.
Reserved. You can attack this empire in your territory and in neutral areas. Okay. Oh, they have soil healers. So they assimilated sowers. And I forget which faction has that one. Epistus, okay. Epistus has it. So they've assimilated 2 minor civilizations. They also have material expertise. Yeah, they have a very interesting play style. They have limited, it's like slower colonization, but they also have, they can basically teleport between their systems. And so the way you play them is and they have extra resistance against influence, so you basically just fly all over exploring the whole galaxy, and then you only colonize the very, very, very best systems that are scattered all over the place. It's, it's a very interesting way of playing. Maybe 8 of 10. Wonder how close we're getting. Yeah, no research queued. We're at 34. Okay, let's do this. Let's see what is this achievement here. Mentor of Legends. First to raise one of your heroes to level 9 gets deployable RAM parts. That's a pretty cool tech if you want to do invading. It's twice as good at sieging. See, this siege here is only 7, and this one is 15, right? And it should also carry an extra 350 manpower. So we've got a lot of manpower for invading. Very nice. Very nice. Okay, and my hero just at level 7. Okay, how many hot planets do I have? Let's see, I have him on AA. There are 2 hot planets. So, if I do this, it'll give him 10 per hot, which is 20, and another 10 on the system, so that'll be 30. So let's try it out. I like that. That's 30. I mean, that's a nice, that's more than 5%, right? So 546. 585. So with my multipliers and stuff, it gave me, what's that, 39? $39 instead of 30. Yeah, 39. So you see I've got a 30% increase from Constructionist. So instead of 30, it was 39 that they added. That was pretty good. That was pretty good. That was worth it. That's worth doing again. And the food just ramped up too, bro. Look at that. So he's level 2 system, so that's an extra 50 food plus 3 per original empire population, and 3 adds and also a plus 150%, so that's 3 plus 4.5, so it's 7.5 per pop food. That's a lot, right? And then that one colonized a jungle. I think it's probably the same either way. Yeah, it's the same either way. And let's go ahead and build slag and such. Yep. Cool. Mentor of Legends. So I'm probably in pretty good shape. So I get better ship design. So I need to redesign my ships. Let's see what my standing is on this quest. I'm in first place. Nice. Okay. So let's go ahead and queue this up. So here's the surplus is basically a whole turn's worth. So let's go ahead and get this one started. And then I think this might be the next tech. Probably these two. usually like to get this one before this one. So I think I'm going to do that. Oops. Sorry. I accidentally skipped the video. I do that by habit. The cutscene, yeah. I'll do from AA 60 30. I'm gonna save the money. It won't make much of a difference at this point. Okay, let's redesign. Excuse me. Let's go ahead and build our frigates now. Or design them anyway. So I like to go with that engine, and then so the way I figure out which one's better is I just do the math. I always go with one gun to help defend against torpedoes, right, missiles, as point defense, and then I go with whichever energy weapon is better. But it's like, how do you know? Because these are both the top end. But so you see, this one does 21 damage, but then the ranges show you percentages, right? So I just add up the percentages. So I have 50%, 100%, and 50%, right? So it's 200%. So I just multiply the 21. It's 200% of that is 42. So, okay, on average, it's generally going to do 42 on, well, or whatever you divide it, but 42. The beams are always 100% at all ranges, but they do less damage. Like if I show you the obsolete ones, this beam does 11. So 11 times 3 would be 33. So if it was between this beam and this, that's 26, and this is 33. So I'd pick this one over that. But then this one is 21 times 2 is 42. 42 is better than 33, right? Well, now I've got a better beam. So now 19 times 3 is 57. 57 is better than 21 times 2, 42. So I go with the beams. You can also, rather than doing that math, you can just look here at the total damage. It configures it for you. So there's 165. You can see it goes up when you switch out the weapons. So that's also another way. Just swapping them around until the numbers is what you want. Another thing I like about the beams is it smooths out your damage a fair bit, so that you're still pretty effective at long range, and you basically just get better as you get closer, but you're still pretty good at long range. Versus if you go with the lasers, you'll see that your long range damage drops off quite a bit. See, it's a big drop, and your short range drops off too. So I kind of like that smoother damage. That way you're just really dangerous at every range, right? Kind of take some of the thinking out of it. So I like to go with that. I go with my fast engine, one gun for point defense, and then 2 of whatever the best energy weapon is, whether it's a laser or a beam, whatever. I just go with it. I'm going to hold off on designing the barrow. The barrow is I use it as a tank, and normally I do an engine, and then I do one. I'll normally go with like 1 to 2 armor and 1 to 2 shields. Kind of have to go by feel. Kind of see what the difference is at like 47%. If I add another armor, that's a pretty good difference. Like if my shield, the shields I'm researching now are 1200 and 1200 shielding, so I might go with 2 armor and 1 of the advanced shields. But if I didn't have those more advanced shields, then I would probably go with 2 shield modules and 1 armor. I just kind of try to keep it kind of balanced. Like that's pretty good balance, right? Because you do face a lot of kinetics. So anyway, I'm just gonna not do it yet, and I'm gonna wait until I get this shield tech here. You can see that one is 1200, right? That's way better than the 700 point shields, right? Almost twice as good, right? And they reduce the amount of critical hit damage you take. So critical hits do double damage, and they bypass all your defenses. So criticals are really effective at tearing somebody up. So that's pretty strong. Okay, so we're good. I think this will be the last turn for this recording, for this session. And let's see here. Where's he going, man? Where's he going? Can't see. Can't see yet. Could send him down here. I guess I'll just be patient. Okay, he has 2. I'll wait. Whew, 2 void stones, baby. Nice. Nice. Oh. This quest. So, you have the choice: rescue them or protect. If you wimp out, you're doing the protect, right? You just, oh, we're gonna, yeah, we're not gonna save them. We're just, but if you try to rescue them, it costs you 10 Hyperium, and if it fails, you lose your fleet. But it's only a 20% chance of losing your fleet. And if it works, you get a pirate ship, and I think it's like 10 or 20% boost to your science for like 10 turns. So it's pretty darn good. It's a Revealer 6. I kind of want, you know what, I'm just going to do it. I'm just going to do it. Be bold. Holding my breath. Oh, okay. I didn't die. Sometimes you do. You totally do. I've seen it to where you totally do. Okay. Ooh, that was cool. It cost me 10 Hyperium, but then I was awarded 30. So that was pretty cool. It doesn't always do that. Plus 20% science on your empire for 10 turns, and increases scientific political ideology. Spawns Vodyani ship on the Liesel system. I don't know why they say for 10 turns. That's irrelevant. It gives you a ship and you keep it. And that's all she wrote, basically. Okay. Very interesting. Well, the ship isn't really good for much, to be honest. Can scrap it for 69 dust and 100 manpower, but my manpower's probably maxed out. Pretty much. Yeah, I don't know, man. So, seems like I want to colonize that. And let's see, what else? is that? So, yeah, the Vaulters are not going to be happy with me putting a colony there. And I might put one over here, too, just to get more adamantium. I don't know. Very interesting. Very interesting. He's got 9 ships over here now? 171, 78. Pretty weak. They're both all torpedoes. That one is mixed torpedoes and guns, because it's all kinetic. That one's all kinetic. That one's just guns. Very weak. Okay, Brig 2s. What are these? All torpedoes. So those are all torpedoes and all energy defense. So I think here's, ooh, look at that system. Nice. Titanium and antimatter in one system. And it's got 4 planets. One of them's a pretty nice planet. Boreal. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's a nice system. I look forward to taking it someday, maybe. Alright. I guess he's going to head down this way. Alright, so if he's going that way, he's got nothing out there. I guess I'll send him here. And send him here. He's got 5 ships here. Okay, let's see. How's he decked out? He's all kinetic. Okay, that's all guns. No, wait. Yeah, all guns. All guns. All guns. All guns. He's all guns. You see, they're all guns, or maybe even some mass drivers. Wow. Okay, so this guy going so heavy on guns, and this guy going so heavy on guns, or kinetics anyway. Yeah, all kinetic damage, both of them. That makes me lean towards defensive ships that have more armor than shields. This guy, I don't know, it's early to tell because he's so weak. He's energy. He's got beams. But that's such an early ship. Who knows what he's actually going to have if and when we come into conflict. Well, I don't really want to leave the pirate ship or the Vujani ship there, because he's just going to get attacked by roaming pirates. Let's send everybody up here. If I get attacked by a weak pirate, at least it gives me a little bit of defense. Gives me a chance of making it out. Yeah, he might go there just as keep an eye on things, right? Kind of the point. And if at any point it looks like there's going to be a blockade in his way, he'll just go off lane and keep going. I like to get some Overwatch ships just kind of deployed out there early on, just to keep an eye on things. That one is still going, man. Yeah, they're slow. They're slow, but they see a long way. It's kind of the point, is they see a long way. There's that big trade-off, right? You know, they're really slow, but they're good at kind of just keeping an eye on things. You send them early, and you gradually just keep moving them further out, and just keep making more, and replacing the ones that you moved forward, and you just keep gradually moving them forward, keeping an eye on things. Okay, let's advance this turn to 63, and we'll call it. We'll call it here. Ooh, look at the scores. 382 and Cravers are 398, so I'm only 16 points behind the Cravers. Riftborn at 368, they're behind me now. Yeah. Wow. I'm really close to first place. That's going really well. Yeah, you see his growth rate has dropped quite a bit. Quite a bit. Yeah, that's probably going to go negative once these established. Looks like both of them are going to be, both Ursa and Aquarius are going to both start pulling resources next turn. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, we're going to be negative. We're going to be negative population growth, which, you know, is a price you pay. Wow, I can actually afford to get that queued, huh? Wow. Okay, I'll do it. Ooh, that's right. I have the tech to improve these now. Ooh, yeah, and I want to definitely do slag and sludge. Oh, for sure. Okay, we're gonna go through. I tend to go on the choice between these two because it's kind of like 6 1 half dozen the other. I go with the one that's a +1 industry. You know me in industry, man. Cool. And with the deserts and the hots, I try to push them over into arid, because then from arid you can go to jungle, and then from jungle you can go to atoll. And atoll is basically my favorite because it's fertile, but it has the highest industry of the fertile planets. Okay, I think we're good. We'll advance the turn, and then that'll be it for this time. Ooh, this was a long recording. This was an hour. Whoops. Didn't mean to go that long. Okay, well, thanks for watching. If you liked it, give me a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, give me a thumbs down. If you have questions, comments, suggestions, whatever, feel free to post some comments. Ooh, Vale. Where's Vale? It's over here. Wow, really? He put that on his home system. Oh, that's really good. Uh-oh. Yep, that failed. Huh. Whatever. Okay, we'll come back and continue next time on Endless Space 2 with JC Proton playing Endless Difficulty Ovoid Galaxy with a custom Horatio. Alright, thanks for watching. See y'all next time.